All right, so we're going to talk a lot about runners and ways that we can help them out. We treat a lot of runners, especially this time of year when it's nice and warm out. So one of the things that gets neglected often is our foot care. So people beat the crap out of their calves, they stretch their hamstrings, they do all these hip stuff, breathing techniques and all those things, but they really ignore something that's super important, and that's our foot care. So the first thing that we want to make sure that we're doing is making sure our feet are mobile. So our midfoot is like basically this part of our hand, and it's got to mobilize and be able to adapt to the ever-changing levels of the ground below us. And if that area is not mobile, basically we're going to have problems up the chain. And so if you're going to keep working on your hamstrings, your hips, and your ankles, and your foot is not mobile, you're kind of not doing any good. So one of the ways that we can mobilize the midfoot, one of our favorite exercises is basically interlocking or holding hands with our feet or our toes, and we're just doing figure eights and mobilizing that mid joint. The next thing that we need to do is make sure that we are activating the intrinsic foot muscles, the small muscles in our feet. So we talk, or people often are using like their calves, but they're not really getting their midfoot little muscles to work. So one of the ways that we are addressing this is making sure that our runners are not just curling their toes when they're gripping the ground or running or pushing down, but they're actually pushing down with the toes. If we can push down with the toes, basically we start to get those intrinsic foot muscles to activate, but we're also creating a wider base of support so that we have more stability in the foot and more strength pushing and propelling us forward. So one of the ways that you can do that is by doing calf raises, but you're putting your toes flat on the ground and you're pushing down versus curling in. We think that footwear is also a very important factor. And we talk endlessly about wide toe box, zero drop, minimalistic, and all those things. And we think that's fine, especially for your everyday use. But if you're going to wear your Hokas or your other shoes that are big and bulky, we just want to make sure that you're actually doing some foot care alongside of that. Because if you're just putting your foot in there and it's inside the foot coffin, like we like to refer to, your foot is not going to be able to learn and adapt and be able to control the rest of the upper chain. So if you have questions about this, or if you want some more tools and resources, come on in. We can help you out, and we can really figure out and walk through this a little bit closer together.